But 2 million, over 2 million hours is a huge accomplishment with these old and tired airframes. We're modernizing them as quickly as we can, but we're flying them at probably 4 to 5 times rate of what you normally forecast them for in a 20-year life cycle. What that impacts is it tells us we better be planning for the next technologies to either extend the life of or replace these worn-out systems.
And are we planning for that?
Our S&T investments, in my opinion, are very low for looking for that new technology. Our only avenue that we have right now is to continue to modernize these current platforms, which is not going to sustain us for the long term. We're looking at some critical things. One is condition-based maintenance, which in itself you could call a lean initiative, and that we're looking to make sure that we're not burdening the soldier, trying to do anything we can to minimize the burden on the soldier and realign specifically the way that we do aviation maintenance. We've done everything in a looking back environment. We want to be able to get to a proactive or predictive environment where you can predict the maintenance flow and then equitably manage your workforce. Condition-based maintenance, right now we change things either based on time or when it breaks. What we want to do is have access to that data that shows, as an example, something as vibration, a rotating component. And when it gets to a certain age, we want to be able to identify when the vibration starts to get high at a level and then define what is high and what is out of tolerance. First we have to define what we say is what right looks like. Once we define that, then we can enable that soldier, when he's looking at that data, it comes out and say, oops, this one thing is now starting to exceed that, and make a conscious decision. I think I have about 40 hours left on this component, or I need to change it now. And that prevents that thing from going bad, but it also prevents us from artificially changing it at a level, say 200 hours earlier, when we thought it was going to break, when actually it's lasting longer. So you're changing things on condition rather than time or actual failure. I get on a little bit on my soapbox with PBL because folks think that automatically performance-based logistics is contractor logistics support, and that is not always the case. Performance-based logistics is you're looking for the best performance out of the system, and you look and you compete across the spectrum of support assets to do that. It could be that contractor logistics support, CLS, is a PBL, but a PBL is not necessarily CLS. We're looking at different partnering with industry, partnering at our depots. We have industry partnering, and we're actually doing some of the work for industry at our depots. Those are the kind of things that we need to do PBL, in my opinion.